Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Fully Off and welcome to another episode of Minecraft. You find me today down in the Guardian Temple, on the underside of the Guardian Temple actually. Below me is the seabed, which I've now dug out and I've put in a water chute. And above me is the temple, which I'm just about to demolish. So what I've been doing since you were last here, with my haste beacon and my diamond picks and as many diamond picks as I can get my hands on, and potions of night vision and the like, I've been digging this out and it's taken a while. I've also replaced all of the walls that were, higgledy-piggledy brickwork, cobble, stone, gravel, bit of dirt, bit of prismarine. Replaced all of that with the prismarine you can see there, and I'm probably going to go round and put a nice pattern in the wall later with some sea lanterns when I've dug them all out. In the middle is where the killing chamber is going to be, so all the guardians are going to fall through the signs or the fence gates. I'm not sure which yet. They're going to land in the water there, and hopefully they'll funnel down to the middle. They'll drop down the middle, they'll go through some lava, they'll die, and everybody's going to be happy, apart from the guardians, of course. Now I am a little concerned about how big this is, because it's quite big. I won't lie. If I were to fill this with fence gates, it's going to take a lot of wood. Sorry, I was just trying to think of how to do it while I was talking, which was very rude, and I apologise. But this is the main structure. This here, up to here, that was the front door. And they're the two arms, if you like, that come out the front. So I think I might, even though I've just had to go back and repair my pick again. So even though this goes all the way back up to there, on the other side of this is water. So I'm thinking that I might leave that covered. But I don't know. I don't know. Or shall I just go the whole hog and do it? I mean, if I do it all, I'm just going to have loads of guardians falling down. So maybe I'll just do it all and stop bleating. So now I've got to decide how to do it. Do I use signs? Do I use fence gates? What do you reckon? I mean, I don't think I've got enough. I don't think I've got enough wood to do it all now. Actually, I can't remember how to do fence gates. It's the other way around. Had to be, didn't it, really? See, that's gonna take up a lot. Or is it going to take? It won't take up any more, will it? Because I'll get. Two of those is one plank, two of those is two planks, plus two planks. So one of those costs 4 planks. Three signs costs 6 planks. So, and there's next to nothing in it. But if I put signs all the way along and then I destroy one of the blocks at the end, all the signs fall down, don't they? Whereas if I use fence gates, then all the signs won't fall down. Shall I just stop messing about and start putting signs down? What do you reckon? I think I should. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll shut up and I'll start digging this centre bit out, and I'll start putting signs. Come on, help me out here. Hands up for signs. Hands up for fence gates. Okay. Signs have got it. Signs win. I'm going to use signs. So I'll cover this entire floor with signs and then go about trying to to get rid of the prismarine blocks underneath it. But before I do any of that, I'm going to dig some of this out so I've got some blocks to play with. So I'll be back when I've dug this out. Don't expect me to come back soon. See you later. Right, I'm about half an hour in. I've been doing this for about half an hour now, and I've used up my first God knows how many planks and whatever. Just about to go back and get myself some more. But it's not taking me as long as I thought. I think the problem is going to be when I try and start digging out underneath. Yeah, that's not going to be easy because I can't dig through the fence posts. So maybe I'm going to have to dig as I'm going. I don't know yet. But I'm off to get some more wood, and I'll be back to finish this off. Hopefully, I'll give you a bit of an update in a minute. This is going to be that's going to be the pain. Hello, mate. That's going to be the pain through there. That'll be the pain through. That's the centre. That's the centre of it, which is why I've dug that hole out. Oh, don't knock me while I'm in there. And obviously, I've got to dig all of this out. And getting the walls down, getting the rest of this structure down is going to take a lot of water breathing potions, I reckon. So it's a good job to sort my potion room out. Whichever way I do it, I need some boots as well, don't I? I'm going to have to get myself a pair of depth strider boots. I've got enough levels. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get one. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm going to go and get craft some more gates, and I'll be back here later. Hey everybody, welcome back. Right, I've been dead busy, and it's dead late, and I know you're probably not that bothered, but I've been doing this forever, and this is as far as I've got. It's not actually, I'm joking. I've moved the nether portal from upstairs, that was deep in the Guardian Temple upstairs. I've moved it downstairs, and I've dismantled the one upstairs. So if I go through here now, it brings me out at the same place in the nether as the other one did, which is handy. I've also built this little chute, and I've put three levels of lava up there, which seems to be enough to kill these fellas when they fall through it without getting them trapped in there and destroying the drops. And I've got a bit coming through. Got a fair bit coming through. So this is where all my AFK. I think this is where all my AFK is going to be done. But I've heard zombies knocking about, so there's certainly caves around here that I have to light up when I get round to doing it. So I might AFK higher up. If I AFK higher up, then hopefully some of the caves underneath won't be active, and I'll just get guardians spawning. Obviously, my rates are going to be better during the day. When there aren't any mobs spawning on the islands. I've got a couple of islands knocking about, but I've got a boat. I'll just jump in my boat and go and light them up, and it's not going to be a big deal. So this is the little chute. I'm going to tidy it all up. I'm going to add a load of chests up there, a bit of a sorting system, you know, that kind of stuff I've done before. And let me show you what I've been spending all my time doing. And when I say all my time, I mean all of my time. It has taken me an age. No spoilers. Right, I decided to go with gates in the end. Just because of what I mentioned before, if you put a line of signs and then accidentally break the block at the end, all the signs disappear. So I was worried that might happen when I start dismantling all of this. So I went through and I did a line of fences, I line the gates, deleted the blocks underneath, line the gates, deleted the blocks underneath, thinking I could run along them and open all the gates, which was what I started doing. But I tell you what, it takes hours and hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and find myself a pair of depth striders, and if I can't find a pair, I'm just going to have to steal a pair off some dead depth strider dude. But I'm sure I'll find a pair. With 67 levels, I'm going to be able to get a pair of depth striders. Even if I've got to nick a pair off a skeleton in the skeleton spawner. So I'll get some of those, and then what I'm going to do, grab myself some potions of fire breathing and night fire breathing. I've done it again. Potions of water breathing and night vision, because I understand potions of invisibility don't work in 1.9. I've not tried it yet, but from everything I've read on the Reddit, people are saying that invisibility potions, even when you're completely naked and you're not carrying anything, potions of invisibility don't seem to work. So maybe I'll grab one just to see, but if that doesn't work, and it sounds like it doesn't, then I'm just going to have to get, I'll change this from, I've been having a problem with this, that's better. I'll change this from haste 2 to regen, and then I'll just start at the top and I'll just start dismantling it from the top down. Obviously it'll start filling with water, and then once I get down this far, dismantle my beacon, and then I can swim around opening the gates, and I'm hoping that opening the gates when I'm swimming will be easier than walking up and down on them and opening them, because that isn't easy at all. I've also put that little square, you see the little square around the kill zone. Oh, don't fall down there, you fool. A little square around the kill zone, because the Guardians tend to swim down, and they got to the edge and then jumped, and they were jumping over the sides. So I thought, you know what, put a little polo mint kind of thing down there. They'll get to the side, they'll try and jump, they'll smash their heads in, fall straight into the lava, which is what they've been doing. Brilliant. So I'm just going to pop back when I can remember which way I came in. Oh, it's down there with my ladders. I'm going to pop back down here and get myself some potions. I'm going to get myself some depth striders. I'm going to come back, and then maybe I'll dig a bit out while I'm on camera. I don't know, because you're not seeing a great deal at the moment. I'm doing all the work and showing you what I've done, which may well be pretty boring for you. For that I apologise also, but anyway, I'm sure there's only so much digging you can watch me do. So I'll go back to the base, grab some potions and start digging it out at the top. Right, I've been unable to blag myself a pair of depth strider boots from the Skellies. Not a decent pair anyway. So what I'm going to do, so I'll make a couple of books. And I'll try and get myself a decent pair of depth strider boots. That's protection, no good to anybody. So I'll keep going. Come on, break in. Until I get myself a pair of depth striders, and I don't know how long this is going to take. Oh, break in. Come on. Flame? I've not got that. Put that on my bow, couldn't I? Yeah. Don't have flame on my bow. Got everything else I don't think I'm going to have. I think it might be a little bit too expensive, that though. Depth Strider 3! They're the babies. Oh man, what a pair of boots they are. absolute stonking pair of boots. I wonder if I can put... No, didn't think I could. I'll have to get myself another bow then. Oh man, I am as happy as Larry. There you go, Depth Strider 3, job done. Get rid of these books. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Go freely, go freely. You got your boots on. You got your boots on. I've got my pick. My that. Have I got enough torches? Probably not. And I've used up every bit of piece of wood. Oh, I've got a little bit left. I thought I'd used up every piece of wood I'd owned. Did get through a few. Don't know whether I'm going to need any, but I've got plenty now if I do. Oh, I don't need those. Don't need my lazuli of the lapis variety, do I? Put those back. Should I get myself a guardian? I could get myself a guardian and put it in the wall, couldn't I? Just like a little... I might do that. Get a hole cut in the wall. I was thinking about doing it up there. The trouble is they make such a load of noise. Maybe if I put a bit of water in with them, they wouldn't flap about so much. Maybe. Right, so I think I better have everything. Oh, I don't have my potions or anything, do I? Is me just about to run back? I've got no potions. So I want water breathing. I'll have a couple of those and night vision. That was it, wasn't it? Man, I am loving this potion brewing setup. Fabulous. So you can't be out of bottles, you must be full. Yeah, you must be full. Right, did I say I wanted invisibility while I was at it? I need, if I'm going to get visibility, and I believe I need a fermented spider eye. Oh, which I do actually have. Brilliant. Saves me making one, doesn't it? I can't remember how to do it. So this is going to be a little bit of trial and error. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to whip these out of there with that. Put my fermented spider eye in. Oh man, look at that. It's only started again. Fabulous. Right. Oh, water breathing, night vision, night vision. Night vision, night vision. Is that right? Will a fermented spider eye and night vision potion make invisibility potion? Soon find out, I guess. Oh, this is going to be 3 wasted potions and a fermented spider eye down the tubes. Oh, it's only gone and worked. Never doubt yourself. Right, put that back in there. So I don't want it at the moment. Can you hear all this going off? Uh-oh. It's all gone pear-shaped. What happened there then? Water bottle. Where's my nether wart gone? Interesting. Still not properly fixed from when I emptied a load of water on it. Oh, there's me waxing lyrical about my potion room and it don't bloody work. Not quite sure why there's a water bottle in there. Right, let's forget about that for the minute. We've got other things to do. Right, I'm back with my iron. So we'll get up the top, we'll change the beacon, and then we'll start dismantling this thing. Don't know why it does this sometimes. Sometimes I just can't get the secondary effect. There it is. So what do I need? Would jump be any good, do you think? Speed. Speed wouldn't be a bad thing, would it? We'll have speed and we'll have regen. Speed and regen. Okie dokie. Right, I need to get up top now. Top side. And I thought to throw all my blocks away. That would have been so funny. I'd have laughed. Yes. Right. In about 5 minutes I'm going to wish I'd kept with haste 2. You know I am, aren't you? Don't you? So if I dig out all the inside first, because this is the top. So if I dig all of this out first, then at least I know I'll only have the outside to do. Makes sense, doesn't it? So anyway, I'll dig this all out and I'll give you some progress reports as I'm going. So I'll be back in a minute. Right, I think I've dug out all I can from the inside. So now it's time to repair my pick. I've got to eat something as well. So I'll go back and repair my pick and then I suppose drink a bit of water breathing, drink a bit of night vision, get myself outside and start. Oh, I've got to change my beacon, haven't I? Change my beacon to regen. Come on. Change that to that and then go and get myself a new pick. So I'll go and get a new pick and then we'll go outside and have a bit of fun with the old natives. Right, I've been AFK for about 15 minutes. So I'm hoping I'll have enough XP to fix my pick. And I do. And then some. Brilliant. Fabulous. Let's get back to doing some digging then, shall we? Now the new 1.10 snapshot is available. It's not available yet on my server, but it'll be available soon and I'm hoping to upgrade quite soon because I'm actually quite excited about it. There are a couple of new mobs in it and there are a couple of new blocks in it. Which we'll run through. which I'll run through when they when I get the snapshot, and we can talk through them. But I think there's a bone block. Well, I know there's a bone block which you make out of bone meal, which is it's a white block. Which is reasonably similar to quartz, but the beauty of it is, if you've ever been trying to mine quartz, you know that it's a thankless task. It's very laborious, hard work. Well, anyway, now you can make bone blocks out of bone meal. I think it's 9 bits of bone meal, so that's brilliant. It's white block, beautiful, lovely block. There's also a magma cube block, which you make out of magma, magma, whatever you call it. What do you call that stuff that magma cubes drop? Anyway, you make it out of that stuff. And there are a couple of other blocks, but what we'll do is I'll go through them all once I've got the snapshot. So yeah, very excited by it all. Also, polar bears. We have polar bears in the next snapshot. Very hard to find by all accounts. Not the easiest things to find. Right, I need to break out. So I guess here is as good a place as any. Right, I'm hoping my regen will help me out and I won't get too injured. I just know this is going to take forever. You know, you get that feeling? Oh man. You boys will do. You wait till you get down in my little trap. Be gone. I'm taking a right kicking. Pigs. Let's get the top off this thing and hopefully they'll start falling down. Oh, come on. Go away. You, go away. You'll die in a minute. Unbelievable! Right, I managed to find my way back and amazingly I've got most of my equipment. I think I've lost a bit of armour. Yeah, I've lost a bit of armour, but I've got all my potions back again. That really annoyed me. That I didn't expect that to happen. I might have to go. I might have to call it a night for tonight because this is just. I'm getting nothing done and it's becoming annoying. Proper annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it a night. I can't do this. Right, so yeah, I'm going to I'm going to go and get some sleep and then crack on with this in the morning. So I'll see you guys in a minute, but it'll be in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Right, I had a fantastic night's sleep. Oh man, I had a great night's sleep. I got up early this morning because I couldn't sleep properly. What's going on here? And I did a load of work, and I mean a load of work around here. I've opened a lot of the gates and I've demolished all of the temple above, which I can't show you because I'm out of potions. But I did a boatload of work. Let me see if I can show you. So I've done a boatload of work up here, which is brilliant. So I've just got to go through now and open lots of the gates, which was my plan for later on today. And it's working fantastically well at the moment, even with only half the gates open. However, I've found a bit of a problem. In my infinite wisdom last night, I upgraded to 1.10 to see what it was like. So I've upgraded to 1.10 and had a mess about in one of my test worlds with some of the new blocks, and they're great. We'll go through those later. And then I've loaded my world up again this morning in 1.10. I've run about up the top, I've done a lot of work, and then I went to go back to base and this happened. You guessed it, the nether has reset, which means that my nether hub is no more, and neither is the ice road to get me back to the base, and everything else. It's there's some of the new blocks down there. They're magma blocks, I think they're called. But I am now lost in the middle of nowhere. Which is great. So I'm going to have to try and make my way back to the base, and then make my way back to the man cave, and then see if I can make another nether hub. It took me a good day or so to make that nether hub. I was really pleased with it actually. I'm going to have to make it again. So I'm a little bit despondent that I didn't do a backup. I didn't do it, but it's ridiculous. It really is. It really is. I should have backed it up before I started messing about, but I didn't. So I can either reset my world back to 1.9 before I did any work on the Guardian farm, or I can leave it as it is with the Guardian farm nearly finished, but having a brand new nether and having to do the nether hub again. I think the nether hub probably took me less time and was less dangerous once I dug underground, so I think I'll do the nether hub again. I've got videos obviously to help me through it, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but this is working a treat. As I say, with only half of the gates open. But this is working a treat. With only half the gates open, it's already generated half a chest full of goodies. So anyway, I'm going to disappear up to the surface and start swimming back to where I think the base is. So that's going to take me forever. So I'll catch you when I'm back at the base. Right, so we've finally made our way back to the base, and I've had a quick run around to see if everything's working okay, and everything seems to be working okay. I'm going to go through now and have a look. Actually, I've not checked you guys yet, have I? Let's see if you guys are working. Come on, show me some of that love. I didn't read anything in the Reddit or the wiki. Oh, that's okay. That said that the villager mechanics was changing in 1.10, but we got a baby. There's a butcher. You were no good, baby. Oh, well, at least that's working right. So let's go through and see where this nether portal puts us then. Bang in the middle of a fortress. With a blaze just around the corner. Where is my bow? Oh, don't tell me I've lost my bow. I'd have put that down for safekeeping somewhere, wouldn't I? Oh, darn it. Whoa. Okay, this is a job for later, I guess. Oh, leave me alone. See, that's really infuriating, and it's my own doing as well. I can't even blame anybody else. The upgrade became available and I downloaded it, stuck it on the server, and oh god, I hope none of the other people on the server have done a lot of work in the nether. I am going to be in so much trouble if they have. I am so much trouble. What I wanted to do actually, what I want to do while I'm thinking about it is put mending on my boots. So I've got some golden carrots. Put mending on my boots. So let's go and grab a mending book. Then I'm going to have to do a load of mining to get some more diamonds. Oh. You're Mr. Depth Strider, which means you should be Mr. Mending. There you are. Oh, have I told you how upset I am? I'm a little bit upset. Now, do I have to be wearing my Depth Striders, my boots, for the mending to work, do you think? Maybe I can hold them. Let's get down to the old the Skelly grinder. Oh, also in version 10, in 1.10, there is a new control. It's auto jump. It's automatically set to on. And basically what that means, if you're running up against a block, normally in 1.9, if I ran up against that block, I'd stop. Now, with auto jump on, and I'm not pressing space, you can actually jump up. So I did that without, I just ran into the block there. I didn't bother pressing space, which is handy, I suppose. I think it was designed to prevent RSI or some repetitive strain or something. I'm not exactly sure, but it's handy for that. I've just been in my potion room and I found it real. I'll do an update. I'll tell you all about 1.10 later. I'll tell you all about it later. That's not what this episode is all about. But I was in my potion room earlier and I found it really difficult walking around behind the back of it, because every time I got near a block I was jumping up and down. So I finished up turning it off. Controls, auto jump off. So I finished up turning it off because it was getting on my nerves. So I'm going to sit here for 5 minutes again. And how did I automatically put my boots on? Yeah, I'm going to sit here for a little bit. I'm going to repair my boots and then I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to go back. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to do the nether again, aren't I? I'll spend a day doing the nether, getting the hub back the way it was. In fairness, I'd not done a great deal of work in there. I just made the hub. It's not as if I'd got a fantastically efficient gold farm in there or blaze farms everywhere. So there's only a day's worth of work I've managed to cock up because I can't take backups. I guess it would have affected the end as well. Just a note to yourself, if you do upgrade to on a server to 1.10, make sure you back it up, because you'll lose everything in the nether and the end. But there are some cool new blocks and some cool new mobs which we'll go through later. But for now, I'm going to sit here for a little bit and do the nether, and then I'll be back to you later.